Hello, welcome back. Thanks so much for being with us. So the news broke, I guess, on Monday on the program. We were talking to Ben Gilmore about his state Senate run, that we found out that David Ray is running for state representative, running for the state house. David, welcome back to the show, sir.
Hey, good morning, Paul. Glad to be with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations for getting in the race. Remind us of the district again.
Yeah, so I'm a candidate for Arkansas House District 40, which covers northern Pulaski County and portions of Faulkner County, mainly southern Faulkner County. A lot of the rural unincorporated areas in North Pulaski County are in that district. So I'm excited to be in, excited to be running, and glad to be with you again on the show.
Absolutely. I've seen different circumstances. I mean, we've talked a lot in the past. Back when you were the state director for Americans for Prosperity Arkansas, also, in your capacity as the chief of staff now with Lieutenant Governor Tim Griffin. And I understand that Lieutenant Governor Tim Griffin, as well as Senator Tom Cotton, have already endorsed you for the race.
Yeah, that's right, Paul, and I'm very honored to have the support of leading conservatives like Senator Tom Cotton and Lieutenant Governor Tim Griffin. The way I look at it is the people that we trust me to be a leader in the state House of Representatives in the fight for limited government, for lower taxes, and for Arkansas values. I'm extremely honored to have their support, and that's why I'm running, is because I want to do my part to be a leader in that arena and help defend our God-given liberties and fight for limited government. Those are the things I believe in. That's how I got involved in politics many years ago, and that's why I do what I do today.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, as being at the Capitol now, also your previous experience, your resume. You definitely know how the process works, taking an idea, into a bill, into committees, and that sort of thing. That's got to be helpful, right? In understanding how the process works down there.
Yeah, I think so, Paul. And here's the deal. I'm not just telling people that I'm a conservative on the campaign trail. I have a proven track record of getting things done that people can take a look at. I don't have a voting record because I've never been a politician before. I've never been an elected official, but I have a record of getting things done. I was a senior advisor and communications director to Senator Cotton on his campaign for the U.S. Senate, where we defeated liberal Democrat Mark Pryor, who cast the deciding vote for Obamacare.
Yeah.
I've worked with Lieutenant Governor Griffin for the last 2+ years as his chief of staff, where we've focused on lowering taxes, on transforming state government, expanding school choice, and like you mentioned, I spent 2.5 years as the state director of Americans for Prosperity here in Arkansas, where I fought numerous tax increases at the local level, helped defeat sales tax and property tax increases here in my home of Pulaski County, and also worked hand in hand with legislators to pass good legislation like the repeal of our state's prevailing wage law, which was an onerous regulation that I helped get rid of, along with Senator Hester and Representative McCollum, and that's a burdensome regulation that is now gone and saving the taxpayers hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars a year.
Yeah. Again, we're talking with David Ray. He's announced his candidacy for State Representative District 40. You mentioned your work as the communications director for Senator Cotton during that campaign to unseat Mark Pryor. And I want to bring that up specifically just to say that was part of this this giant transition that we've seen in Arkansas, ever since Barack Obama was elected in 2008, and seeing Arkansas go from a blue state and seeing all these local districts fall, seeing Senator Bozeman defeat Blanche Lincoln, and it really seemed like Senator Cotton getting rid of Mark Pryor and in his Democrat loyalties, what the Democrat Party stands for, being firmly rejected. I mean, that was history, really. I mean, if you look at it, the election of Tom Cotton was certainly kind of like the I don't know, the cherry on top of a lot that had already gone on, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it really was a watershed moment in recent political history here in Arkansas. I mean, obviously Arkansas had started to turn Republican at the time, but everybody was saying, even a lot of Republicans were saying, "Oh my goodness, the prior dynasty, they're so entrenched, they're so popular, they can't be beat." And I was part of a group that helped Senator Cotton retake the U.S. Senate that year in the majority. Very proud of that work. And one of the reasons I'm so proud to have Senator Cotton's support is that he ran as an unabashed conservative, as somebody who would go to Washington and fight to defend the conservative principles, policies, and values that we hold dear. And so I'm running to do the same thing here in Little Rock.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So what are some of the if you are elected, what are some of the things that you would like to continue to work on at the local level or at the state level that you see? What are some issues that you think need fixing?
Well, I want to say off the bat, number one, I'm 100% pro-life, and I'm a staunch defender of our Second Amendment rights. So I believe that we have to defend our God-given liberties. Religious freedom is under assault around the country by the radical left, and we have to fight back against that. No question about it. I am really going to be focused as a legislator on one of the things I'm going to be focused on is improving our state's business climate. The Tax Foundation ranks Arkansas 46th in terms of business tax climate compared to other states. That's simply unacceptable. We've got to improve that, and we've got to do it rapidly. The legislature, and the governor have made some very good strides in reducing our personal income tax rates and our corporate income tax rates. I would say we've got a lot more work to build on that progress, and we've got to do other things to improve our business climate overall. Including expanding school choice and continuing workforce development. All of those are essential ingredients in improving our business climate. And truly, we're not going to be able to, in the long term, get where we need to be from a tax competitiveness standpoint if we don't work to address the growth in spending. That's something I feel very strongly about. And so, I believe that government taxes too much and spends too much, and we need to do something about that.
Absolutely. Yeah, and to remind everybody, so District 40 right now, who occupies that seat right now, District 40?
Yeah, so for the past 8 years, I believe, District 40 has been represented by Representative Doug House, and Representative House is not going to be running for re-election, as is my understanding. I'll let him make his own announcements, but I think he's alluded to that in public reporting that's out there.
Yes.
If you read the article in the Democrat Gazette yesterday. But so I anticipate this being an open seat, and obviously have to get through the primary first. But with the support of your listeners and great folks here in North Pulaski and Southern Faulkner counties, I hope to represent them in Little Rock and earn their trust.
Absolutely. Well, David, my friend, I just want to say congratulations for throwing your hat in the ring. I'm really glad that you've decided to do this, and I know it's something that you talked over with your family, your wife, and your daughter. By the way, how old's your daughter now? Because I think my daughter and your daughter are like this, almost the same age.
Yeah, so my daughter just turned 2.
Okay.
So it's a lot of fun at my house these days. There's toys all over the floor. As you know, I've just sort of given up on picking them up.
Oh, me too. I hate that, right? You pick up the same ones over and over, and I totally understand that. Yeah, my daughter turned 2 back in July, so we're kind of right there. Well, David, I appreciate it, sir. I mean,
and the website is rayforarkansas.com. If folks want to go on there and contribute, find me on Facebook, on Twitter, and I'm proud to have everyone's support.
All right, Ray4Arkansas.com. Mr. David Ray, we appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Oh, it's FOR, not the number.
Oh, it is not the number. Okay, sorry. Ray for
Yep.
Arkansas, FOR, rayforarkansas.com. All right. Thank you for that correction, David. We appreciate
Thanks, Paul.
it. All right, man. Have a good one. Have a good one. Folks, 870-275-9799 is the telephone number if you want to contribute to the conversation today.